hard, but Sensa's as easy as shake, eat, and lose weight.
I lost 67 pounds.
45 pounds.
You don't want to know. All right, well, fat chance. The Federal Trade Commission is fining Sensa, companies behind that, and 3 others for false weight loss advertising. I guess you just can't shake stuff on food and then lose a lot of weight. Maybe you can, but anyway. Look at these fines, $34 million. Did the government even need to get involved here? Should just normal, just common sense have been involved here? Nutritionist Rebecca Scritchfield says absolutely. But Fox Business's Melissa Francis says anyone who bought this stuff actually needed to get their credit card cut in half. So they should have been leery, right, Melissa, is what you're saying?
I mean, I think your signature should not be binding for payment if you bought this stuff. Somebody should take your credit cards away. A responsible adult should seize your wallet, or just a friend. I mean, I remember seeing banner ads for this stuff that showed a cartoon shaking, the powder on top of their food and then gorging themselves and then shrinking down. That only happens in the cartoons. I think any adult knows that doesn't happen in real life. We don't need the government to save us from this stupidity.
Well, the argument was that when you shake it on, you don't eat as much. It's just, no?
I mean, did you believe that? If that were true, the stuff would cost $1 billion. I mean, it would be, demand would be through the roof. Everyone would be skinny. Of course it wasn't true.
Really? Okay, let me write there. You can't shake stuff on food and magically get that. Rebecca, what do you make of this?
Well, I actually agree with you guys. It should be common sense that you just don't sprinkle powder on donuts and eat as much as you want and lose weight. It sounds ridiculous.
Sure? Please, I don't.
Well,
you're bursting a lot of bubbles here.
But
that
here is the reality.
Relatively easy to me. Are you sure?
It did look great.
No, but this is the problem. Consumers are desperate. They're dieters. Our society and culture emphasizes and appreciates thinness and skinny. That's what we sell. That's why it's a $60 billion industry.
Don't I know
But people are desperate, so they want to believe that yes, the Sensa is going to work, and that's going to be my magic pill.
You
or
gotta work
HCG.
out. No, you gotta work out. You gotta do what I do every day. You gotta work out.
But even if everything you're
Switch
saying
to me working out, Melissa. Eat your heart out, honey.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Even if everything she's saying is true, it doesn't mean that the government needs to come in and save us from ourselves. I mean, yes,
well, they do.
You gotta get the government in to get the shysters out, right?
The government does need to get involved because consumers deserve to have accurate information, and all the FTC is trying to do is say, look, you cannot be a fraud. You cannot lie to consumers. This is absolutely bogus claims.
Sounds like Melissa's perfectly fine with those who lie to consumers.
I'm not. I just think that there's another way to figure it out, whether it's common sense. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry that as the host of a show on the Fox Business Network at 5 p.m. here,
Is that money with Melissa Francis?
I'm sorry that I didn't.
Do you wear headbands on your show like I do? That helps you lose weight.
I'm sad that I didn't have one of my producers, use the Sensa for a month and see if it worked. I mean, the news media should be out there telling you that this stuff is a fraud and it doesn't work, but I'm just
what
not
are you
sure
saying,
it's up
that
to
if
the
it sounds
government.
too good to be true?
It's probably not true, and it's an opportunity
well, then
for
shouldn't
us
you
to
go
do a great
after?
story.
Well, then shouldn't you go after those who?
I think that's why we're talking about it now. I mean,
yeah,
we
I know why
shame
we're
them
talking
on
about it.
television.
So shouldn't we do something about it?
We are doing something about it.
are.
We're talking about it. I don't need the government doing even more. They're already in every inch of my life.
Rebecca, you draw some lines on people who lie, though, right?
The government could actually be doing even more, because the reality of it is 95% of all diets fail. And as you were saying earlier, if even one diet worked, we'd all be doing it and walking around in skinny bikinis.
The government should stop all diets.
They should find all the diet companies.
Pay any money for any diet. That's the solution.
Okay.
They're all lying to people. We know that if you want to gain weight, go on a diet and you'll gain weight. You'll gain weight after the diet stops.
You were looking at me as you said that. All right, well, Rebecca, you're done. Melissa, you're done because you got to do money with Melissa Francis.
5 p.m.
Yeah, which is just going to shake powder on her guests and see if they respond. There you go.